Hey guys, and welcome to our review for Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. I'm your host, Cinder Blaze. With me today we have...
Strange words.
And Makotoa.
Alright, welcome back guys. Welcome back Jordan. It's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, well, school is real fun.
Alright, well let's jump right into episode 45, which actually had one of the more emotional scenes in the entire series as a whole, and I really enjoyed this episode. How did you guys feel overall?
It was it's a pretty solid episode. It's not filler, so points there.
Points there. I think going back to the discussions we've had, Alex, this definitely hit some of the points that we were hoping it would hit. Like with Shikadai's development for one, and I don't know, even adding more, I guess, feeling of threat. And I wish I could say that there was more feeling of tension or threat in like the present time, but seeing that a character has a screwed up past and had his parents killed in front of them, that definitely is a push in the right. How is that? Naruto, that's how. But like that kind of stuff, while it is par for the course for Naruto, we haven't really seen it a lot in Boruto, just because the time they live in, they don't have those worries, and they're addressing that. This arc is pretty much all about the kind of idea that there's people who are still suffering, and the Leaf Village kind of has it pretty well off, and now we've got this kind of group that's trying to fight against injustice for the little guy, although probably just a front to use as manipulation. Which, by the way, that guy saying my jutsu is manipulating the simple-minded or something like that, oh my gosh, I love that. Like, he's a great villain to me now, just because he said that.
Yeah, but like that's actually one of my gripes, because I'm like, wait, is he actually using genjutsu, or is he like making a joke in a sense where like he's kind of like controlling these people with these like robberies and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the way he's kind of like giving to the poor, he's like putting on this front, like just him putting up that front is like the jutsu that's affecting everyone.
I'm fairly sure it's just his manipulation as a human being, which I think that's cool as a villain in or Boruto or Naruto or whatever, just because it's different. It's a different attack that ninjutsu can't just easily use to fix, right?
Yeah, just not tap everyone on the shoulder and like boom, your genjutsu's
yeah. No, it's not that easy. Although I do hope he is a strong ninja in his own right when he does fight, but the fact that
he can't be that strong unless only the police shinobi is going after him, and like maybe the genin, because if like the preview of the episode's any indicator, if it's gonna be like fought in the Hidden Leaf, where like Naruto and all the other like OPS ninjas are, they're gonna have to like write their way out of a situation where they would have to deal with those guys.
Now here's what you bring back bloodline jutsu. It's clear this guy's got something that just locks down the air. It's like, oh, no one can enter it except people below a certain power level. Clearly. That's how they deal. Just real easy. It's just like only people with chakra below this level of, I don't know, practice or something can pierce this.
I feel like if it doesn't happen here, it will happen in the future in some Boruto filler arc. Watch. Like that definitely sounds very plausible at some point in this series.
Yeah, it's like everyone except Jinchuriki can come in here. It's like, dang, if this jutsu existed like 30 years ago.
I mean, they always have those barriers where it was like, the sound 4 we're using to keep like, Orochimaru and Sarutobi contained in that like little pocket of fight or whatever. So they could do something like that, but yeah, I hope that I hope that they're able to use the fact that, because I think what they'll probably do is it won't look good if the citizens watch, the shinobi just wipe them out plainly. Like, I feel like some of the citizens will get in the way and make it harder for the adults to intervene. I think that's probably the tactic they're going to use. And so it's going to be kind of left up to Boruto and Shikadai and all of them to try and, like, take care of things because they're still kids or something. I don't know. They can't be held to adult standards, or I don't know. But yeah,
there has to be some sort of payoff for them, like trying to control the citizens in the first place, because they already got them to protest the was it Denki's company?
Yeah.
Like, they were just chilling in, like, the McDonald's. And, like,
yeah.
Boruto's like, hey, look at what those guys are doing on TV. And it's like, Boruto, look outside.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Ryogi's backstory?
I mean, I was hoping it'd be something besides dead parents, because it
Really?
crops up way too often.
Yeah, it is pretty often, but, like, as Michael did say, like, it's a first for this series, kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
not
not-
Wait,
even, yeah.
Do you mean Naruto overall or just Boruto?
Boruto.
Boruto.
Okay, because I was about to say, because Naruto, we have many dead parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially with, like, this, his mother having, like, the same hair color as Kushina, kind of, just, like, the colors bring back the memories. But
Yeah.
when her face first showed up, it actually kind of made me laugh, because she looked like a fodder, like a background character,
I'm
Like
gonna be honest, the parents pretty much are fodder characters.
Well, fodder and actual background characters are kind of
Mm-hmm.
different, because I felt like their faces weren't, like, given much detail.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at a zoomed up version of it now, and it just kind of makes me chuckle a little bit. Like, the father looks like a regular, side story character, but I think that's just, like, my bias. But when it actually comes down, like, the parents getting killed, and how the rooster head partner wasn't there, it's like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious that he's probably the one behind it. That's going to be the twist at the end. Oh no. But, like, that's fine. It works, right? Like, and since we haven't seen it in a while, because it's Boruto and we haven't seen it in a while, like, that's fine for me. It didn't detract from the episode. It was just like, all right, okay, so we've got a traumatized kid, and now it's an interesting situation because he gets to try and interact and relate to, or fail to relate to, the individuals in the Leaf Village, the friend he just made, Shikadai, and that kind of came to a front here. I'm glad that Shikadai was smart and figured it out, although, we thought that he would have figured it out because, I don't know, the guy disappeared in a, frosty mist, when Boruto and him were hanging out that one time, but okay, yeah. Use that trick to trap him in his own words, but that was cool, Shikadai doing that, and I really like how this is continuing to develop Shikadai's character. Like, this whole, you haven't done anything all the way through your whole life, or you hesitate, or you can't even, like, try to attack because you've already given up before you try, because you don't think that you're capable of changing anything. And, his stance right now is like, I am changing things. So I really enjoyed this interaction. I very much did.
Yeah, like, that was, like, the big emotional scene right there, where, we were always giving our gripes about, like, how Shikadai's not really that different from Shikamaru, but, like, the thing about his conviction, like, that actually has been shown through the shogi matches. Like, whenever, like, Shikadai's about to lose, he's like, there's no point in playing through this board anyway, because I'm just gonna lose anyways. So, like, that's something he's always been doing when they're playing their matches. And then, like, he calls him out on it. It's like, you're not gonna go through with anything you say. You always say that it's, like, futile, there's no purpose to doing it, might as well, like, hand it over to the adults. And he's like, I'm actually doing something that, like, I have like true conviction for it. I'm willing to die for it. And it's like,
Yeah.
and then like he kind of like makes that like ice barrier and like in front of them, and like Shikamaru can't, or Shikadai can't really do anything about it. You know, he's totally got him in checkmate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How'd you feel about that part, Jordan?
Like, here's the thing. Like, like the one thing about the whole Ryogi Shigadai arc for me is just like, the connection with Shogi. It happened in such a short time, but it just I feel like they would have a bit of a weaker bond, but at the same time, they did save what was his name, Katsuya with Ninja Uno, so I guess it can be, I guess there's a precedent, but it just, I don't know.
I feel like it's like short screen time, but an actual like log amount of time spent. I mean, it was probably like a few nights.
It was more than a few nights. Come now.
Okay, it was 2 weeks of nights.
Like, we had at least 3 episodes of this now.
Yeah, that's...
So, it's a pretty good amount.
I guess in terms of episode length, it just feels like a really, really quick friendship, but I guess it makes sense because Shikadai Shikadai, besides his own group, doesn't really have any big friendly connections.
Yeah.
Like he's on good terms with Boruto and whatnot, but it's not like, I know, whatever.
He's found an intellectual rival, so I think both of and the other guy's just a lonely child who has no friends. So it worked out, right? Like,
yeah, but I think that about like wraps it up for this episode. What are you guys like looking forward to for like the conclusion of the arc before we like wrap up this review? What do you guys think is gonna happen like next episode?
Oh, I don't have any predictions. I just really want to see what kind of jutsus they're gonna pull out. Because hey, look, Ice has come back for the first time since I think Haku.
Since the movie.
Wait,
I mean, Haku came back to life. So.
Then again, now that I think about it, the movie was more snow style, wasn't it? I mean, it's not really much different, but in the movie's not
Haku came back in Shippuden as a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot about gosh dang movies existing because they have absolutely no relevance at all to the plot.
That was the first movie too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one. But yeah, okay. I mean, it's. I don't want to just say predictions because it's like, is it really worth saying them? There's some obvious plot points that they're gonna fall into, but I'm sure that they'll do something that I won't be expecting, and it
all right. So
may or not
I guess
be significant.
Let's just place bets. Is the big leader of the gang going to die, or is it just going to get imprisoned, or some other third thing?
For sure, he's not gonna die.
He's not gonna die. This show has been way too kid friendly.
Yeah, that's fair.
They didn't even kill a single one of those like fresh new Ninja 7. What are they called? The Hidden Mist swordsmans. They didn't kill any of those. They didn't even kill the like leader of them, who was like the pure bad guy. Like,
yo, but like that dude's Kisame's son. We gotta keep him around for some time.
we gotta make sure that we can throw in another just make a gigantic ragtag group of villains when we need them.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for this week's review. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and check out the description for all of our social media links and our Discord chat, which is supposedly popping.
Popping.
Yeah. All right. That's it from us. See ya.
See ya.
See you next time.